As someone who's in the Genshin community, I have to say that I have a lot of secondhand embarrassment from the actions of the rest of the community. Granted, I'd say maybe that 95% of the actual Genshin community is pretty chill. It's unfortunately the small yet very loud 5% of the community that basically makes it hard for the rest of us to have nice things. This conversation was brought up about because of the recent 2.1 Genshin stream. In the stream chat, fans were basically being really rude and calling the livestream cringe and hard to watch. I sadly didn't have the time to watch the livestream, but others did, and most people said it was alright. Some of the laughter I heard was forced, but since this was an official MiHoYo livestream, the voice actors had to follow the script they were given. It apparently had gotten so bad that Aether's voice actor, Zach Aguilar, even tweeted about the situation, basically saying how some of the voice actors don't know a lot about the jobs they're in. They have an idea, yes, but since they might have multiple jobs at a time, they're not going to know every single aspect of each and every job. Sadly, this isn't just one fandom or community. It's multiple, and it's an unfortunate cycle that I see playing over and over again. Zach kind of mentions this in his thread. It's so sad seeing that if this is a job that you want to do, a career you want to chase, that this is something that you might have to deal with. And I can only imagine how damaging this could be for someone who's just starting out so young in the voice acting industry. People are so quick to just rip and tear into anything they dislike, which disliking it isn't an issue. It becomes an issue when people take it so far. I don't want to put the blame on any one particular group, but being in as many fandoms and communities as I have been over the years, I do start to see patterns. And it tends to be the younger side of a community that has the loudest and most toxic voices. I'm not saying that there aren't adults out there that don't have these toxic tendencies either, but kids and young adults are very impressionable. It's a very toxic cycle that just keeps going and going as franchises come and go. And since Genshin is very popular right now, it's getting a lot of that hate at the moment. And it specifically falls on the English voice actors. What kind of annoys me a little bit is if the players found the stream so unbearable to watch, then why just not turn it off? Usually all of the information that was on the livestream was already leaked. And you can usually find this information on things like TikTok and Instagram. And if people were watching for the Primagem codes, then again, later on in the day, there are usually very nice people who post the codes for everybody else to get them, for the people who, didn't have time to watch the live stream. There was another option to watch, of course, which was the Chinese live stream, but of course, people didn't want to watch that one, and the main reason why is because they didn't want to read. Of course, with, the Chinese livestream being in Chinese, it's going to have subtitles. But of course, the Genshin fandom being the Genshin fandom, they didn't want to read. They wanted to be able to understand everything that was going on. And this is something that just personally annoys me, but the people who are complaining about having to read subtitles in the live streams are also the same people that boast about how they play the game in Japanese or Korean. How are you playing those games if you don't understand the language? You're reading subtitles. That's what you're doing. But with everything I've said, I still do love Genshin Impact, and again, majority of the community is pretty chill. A lot of people you will meet are usually very, very nice. And it's also really great that the voice actors want to be able to interact with their fans in the community and have fun and joke around. But if people go over the top and go after the voice actors for just doing their jobs, then the voice actors are just going to stop interacting with us altogether. And it's already happening.